Motone come bearing gifts. Quite a lot of gifts, to be fair. Chocolate. Got here. Wiring harness. I believe that is the new mudguard. Side-mounted plate. Which I believe that is the number plate light. Axle bracket to fix it in place. Indicators. Tail light. These look good. Hopefully they're lovely, more bright. Same ones. And I believe this is, well, it's radiator guard, there's not much to see, but it will be when it's on the bike. And I believe one of these is the mudguard and one of them is the back. I might be wrong, but we'll soon figure out when we open up and we start getting fitting on this. Just emptied out the box. A paddock stand, also key ring, and then I will slowly figure out when I start taking this bike apart what these big pieces are actually. And some 3.9. That's the under defender, and that one is 7.8, which is rear tail guard. So I'm gonna crack on, try and get these fitted. I'll try and film it along the way. Underguard's off. Pretty straightforward. I believe the new one goes in here, uses the existing ones here, and there's another one just back there. So let's have a look. So this is what's replacing it. It's pretty nice to me. Look at that. Let's get it on. Underguard defenders on. It's a bit tight. Easy to fit really, as long as you've got a centre stand. If you haven't got a centre stand or a paddock stand, it's going to be hard work. But let's get this radiator guard off next. This is what's replacing. So that will go on there. Just give it a more of a cleaner, more of a snug fit if you look from that angle. It sits very flat, so let's get this fitted. It's on. Looks miles better. Let's move it out of the way. That is lovely. It definitely matches the underguard. Let's crack on to the mudguard now. We're going for a nice shorter one around like that. So let's get it on. New mudguard. Motone's the shorty. So while that lines up around there, doesn't look that smaller in the video, but it certainly is smaller. So let's get that fitted. These old, size difference. This is going to match the rear mudguard, that ionised colour. Short mudguards on. I did kind of buster the rubber grommets, but it's changed it. Looks miles better in my opinion. I'm going to change these next. These are Oxford Atoms. They're alright. They're bright-ish, but I'm going to put the Motone ones on. they do stick out quite a bit. It's pretty simple. All the wires are pretty much behind the headlight, so this is what's going to be replacing front and back. But we'll do the fronts first. Very solid. These are going to look incredible on the bike. Can't wait to see how bright these are. One side's done. They look class. I'll tidy up the wires once I'm done. Just going to crack on with the next side now. Both lights are on. That is very, very bright. They look great. Let's get on to the next bit. These are what are going on next. Indicator brackets. So these will mount like so. Roughly, give or take like that. And the indicator will go through there. I haven't removed the tail tidy yet. I haven't got around to that bit yet, but let's crack on. Old tail tidy's off. Indicator brackets are on there and there. So we're going to crack on trying to fit the rest. Don't know what that is. Bike is fully done now. Fully finished. Lamp is on. Side mounted plate is on. Extremely bright light. That's what it looks like from behind. Seat is on. Get some more light in it. Open up the garage doors. It's a very clean setup. I'm going to get some videos outside.